well as Olimar. I'm sorry, Min-Min is what I meant to say. And meanwhile, we're going to be facing off against Spargo, who mostly mains Cloud but busts out the Pyre and Mithra.
Yeah, we see the Aegis and the Cloud main here from Spargo coming in from Woodworks with the Cloud immediately right off the bat for game number 1. Let's get started here in this losers finals.
All right, PS2 to start off the day yet again. Spargo facing off against Liquid Dabuz. Dabuz is in the hot seat for the long haul, man. He has yet to get up off of that from loser semis, and you know he wants to stay directly in that seat for the next set. Spargo is going to be that first hill to climb. Again, never taking a game off of him. You know he's going to be on the lookout for it. Fantastic conversion. I love that placement of the Luma.
I love it whenever Luma goes in for the follow-up with the sucker punch. It just feels extra personal at that point here, too. Nice bait out on the back here before rolling right behind the safety of Luma being that bodyguard once again. Also, is able to negate some of that damage from the neutral beam.
Yeah, something that's very important, right? Again, Spargo has the back airs ready to rock. It's called out by the forward air on top of that while trying to get back onto the stage. I like that placement. Does the cross-up, cross-slash.
Oh, drag down immediately right after that into the rapid jab, dealing as much damage as possible. He's at his limit, but so is Luma, tanking all of that.
I can't believe he survived that. Look at him. What a tank, bro. Like, just takes that limit break cross slash like a champion. Still getting in there until dash attack's finally the killer, not only on Luma, but also Rosalina.
Also, the pressure that Spargo just gave non-stop to Dabuz, even when some of his options were covered by the Luma, it was Spargo constantly in Dabuz's face here, managing to actually linger around the space for that backer to land, and if it doesn't, you guys still got that fair here to linger back.
Yeah, a little bit of a miss space forward air is going to give Dabuz an opportunity to try to go for a ledge trap. Doesn't expect the high recovery coming out from Spargo, so he managed to kind of get out of that situation scot-free. Again, trying to find these answers, forward air not coming out when he wanted it to. A lot of these answers from Spargo is going to be trying to like space out his aerials correctly. A lot of blade beams coming out from long distance on top of that. Whenever he feels like Dabuz is going to approach,
wow,
he just goes for the second swing of climb hazard. That's all you need.
I mean, goes for the high recovery. I mean, at 155, you're susceptible, especially as Cloud, to getting hit with that down air. Having to mix up your recovery is going to be the name of the game in this matchup, especially against Rosa as Cloud, since you do not clip onto that ledge. Tries to scoop Dabuz right up before trying to go for a cheeky ledge trump, costing that first stock, but at least got 65% as some extra credit.
Yeah. Up smash is always going to be the anti-air of choice for Dabuz. It's pretty much his MO for one of his favorite moves, whether it's on Rosalina or Luma. Now we're seeing Spargo kind of playing the ground a little bit, feels the time to go for the pressure. Fantastic grab coming up from Dabuz, gets a little bit more damage in the process, but Spargo manages not to get too much damage out of that from Luma being missing. Hold on a second, Luma dragging you back and manages to catch you with the limit cross slash. It was active for so long because it hit Luma, it actually extended it.
Oh my, for lasting so long that Dabuz, you think you're safe, but in actuality, you gotta think again. Does get the grab right out of the punish from the dash attack attempt here from Spargo before jumping right back to the stage. Keep some ground and get over here before trying to follow up with some of these up airs. Limit unlocked here too. These empty hops are so pressuring. You want to jump away. You're stuck by the ledge, but then you're in a situation like this.
Yeah. Managed to catch him with the blade beam. I feel like that's kind of Spargo's favorite move in this matchup specifically. We're seeing a lot of blade beams coming out from him, whether the limit break or unlimit break. Now we see Dabuz here at 113 damage, struggling to find any semblance of stage control until just now. All he needed was that one grab, but we got to capitalize on it. Spargo's being very tricky with getting back to the stage. But here we go, going from East Coast to West Coast. Got to be aware of that limit. You know he could bust out Blade Beam at any time. Opts to go for the climb hazard just to get out of that situation of facing against Luma upon the recovery.
The drag down to get some extra damage, but there's that Blade Beam that you had mentioned before too. Still giving Dabuz a haircut. Both punishes into the shield before the rising down air. Still living at 137 before the Luma comes back.
And point blank, Luma coming back in, does the up B, puts himself in a very dangerous position, but still surviving. That's one thing that Dabuz has been doing really well today, has been his DI. He is living a lot of these hits, but things are starting to get out of the situation here. Raw cross slash, not going to be able to finish him off. Looking for that next grab, just shields through that blade beam. Good punish on the dash attack, just throwing out the back air instead, but he needs to get this stock and he needs to get it now, and there it is, but it might be a little bit too late, man. 0 damage to 159. Things are still looking mighty bleak here for Dabuz. My man needs a miracle.
Unless he keeps Spargo by the ledge right here, goes for the forward throw, and this is the opportunity. This is where you want to try to go for the cheese, but Spargo goes for the jump right off the ledge, lands right through with the cookie cutter to send them out and take game number 1.
That literally looked like his first limit break, the Braver, like the way he jumped at him with that forwarder, just like cut him in two like a slice of butter. And we're going to see how Dabuz can try to mix this up, man. This is another opportunity against one of the best players in the world, and you don't want to squander that opportunity, right? You lost to Sonics. You don't want to lose to Spargo as well on top of that and go home with a 3rd place finish.
So far, that first game was so good. With Spargo keeping up the pressure constantly, but also Luma not really being that threat that we constantly seeing. The Blade Beam being a very highly valuable tool that you had noted actually earlier that we're currently seeing right now, whether it be to still allow Luma to tank some damage before the finishing blow either comes from the fair or the back air, but specifically the empty hops and the pressure of just simply existing from the empty hops that forces Dabuz to either jump, roll, and if he does either, if you roll, you're going to take the fair, or you could take a blade beam, you could take a cross slash, or you're going to take the up air if you decide to jump.
He's got his options coverage, and speaking of options cover, we're going for that matchup war here. We're going to try out the Min against the likes of Cloud Strife. See how this is going to mix up. Not only do we have the character pick, we also got the stage counter pick and the song pick. Dabuz being a big fan of kind of a niche song from the Kingdom Hearts series. It's that second song of the... Oh my God. I thought he was going to get spiked from that. Another Trump coming out. Spargo's wasting no time to try to speedrun this matchup. Climb Hazard Raw already at 118 damage here for Dabuz. Spargo playing out of his mind. Eats the double jump, tries to get the forward air right afterwards. Another Nair on top of that. What is going on?
Wait a minute. At 138, goodbye. Hasta la vista is 22% for Spargo. Definitely going to run away with that. It doesn't look like Dabuz had any opportunity to find his way in, whether it be the Blade Beam actually just briskly kind of catching him, or whether it be just the much more pressure that Spargo's just putting around the space by the ledge.
Yeah. I mean, Spargo's actually exposing one of Min-Min's weaknesses, is that like when you're on top of her, she gets rushed down so hard. Like, look at this. If you just tap his shield and you're right next to him, he's going to get a free up B at a shield immediately right after that. Min-Min works best when she's at a very long distance to try to like hit you with the Ram, the Dragon, or the Mega Wap. But right now, it's not looking like that's the case. Look, like Dabuz, because of the stage layout, there's not much room for Dabuz to get away from Spargo. He's just chasing after him.
And every time Dabuz tries to actually move in, the moment he tries to overextend, he took that down air and now lost the stock right afterwards. Limit ready here for Spargo while just dancing around this middle platform. You also have very little room for Min-Min to work with here, at least in this case with the way that Spargo's playing so aggressively in Dabuz's face.
Yeah, things are looking mighty bleak right now for Dabuz. 3 stocks to 1, and Spargo has yet to give up anything. In fact, I think he did that on purpose.
To try to get the spike.
He was trying to catch the tether. That is very sneaky, Spargo. I see you, bro.
Even laughing it off a little bit here, feeling himself, catches the Buzz with these up airs before finding where he's going to land, holding shield constantly, something that Spargo is going to be able to note conditionally. If he wants to just go up, get a grab, and toss the Buzz off stage.
Unfortunately, the Min-Min's not really getting too much mileage out of Dabuz. The problem being that he can't get away from Cloud to set up shop. Where Min-Min's strengths lie is getting those Min-Mins from so far away, and he just goes off super deep and just back airs him. Are you kidding me? That is...
He's got the limit. He's got literally just him having a presence so down below the ledge. When you are on your last stock at this point, you're feeling all the pressure, looking at Cloud with limit, and it's the back air, not ready to get for a stage tech.
I have never seen a game that took place that said, please get off this character, than that one. Oh my lord, that was rough to watch. You know Dabuz's strategy with Min-Min is to just keep him at bay. He never got the opportunity to breathe. I feel like Spargo was on top of him that entire game.
That Min-Min has been snipped.
Yeah.
Not again. Not again.
You just take the scissors on the arms, you just snap that. Those aren't the real arms, right? Like it's like a superpower or something. I'm not caught up with the arms lore, unfortunately.
Not with the lore, Rusty.
Yeah.
Not back in our days. There.
Back in our days, I remember casting arms, man. That was back in the 2017.
Oh
days.
yeah, did that with Coney back in the day.
Yeah.
And it was Min-Min too that I was super hyped about looking back on it as well. But being one of the characters in Dabuz's back pocket definitely is going to stay in that pocket, maybe catching some dust before moving right back over to the Rosalina.
And Luma. Here's the character. Game number 3. Tried out the Min-Min, didn't work out. Go back to the try-and-true Rosa, get rid of those platforms. Let's see if we can try to at least put a point on the board and steal a little bit of that momentum away from this demon that is Spargo.
All right, but going to FD here, at least in this case too, I mean, you have less platforms to try to mix up your landing and more of an opportunity for Dabuz, very similar to what we actually had mentioned in the prior set, for him to add in some extra pressure while you're so fixated on the Luma here, as Spargo has no issue taking care of it. Dabuz wants to try to close in the gap, but these aerials cover so much space.
Yeah. And now Limit is charged up on top of that, so we're going to be looking for an aerial off stage. You see that down air coming out. Limit Break ready to rock. What is the answer? I love the placement of that Luma, by the way, just hovering around the ledge to prevent Spargo from trying to dive off deep and get that easy recovery gimp against Rosalina. Dabuz is so smart with that Luma.
We have people screaming in the crowd, still keeping the energy alive at 11:30 p.m. East Coast time here in Miami. Tries to charge a little bit of a limit before following up as Dabuz keeps up the pressure with the downer and the Starbix to be the sprinkle on top before sending Luma to his doom.
I love that option from Spargo. Goes for the golf swing again to take out that stock, but when he was off stage, he opted to go for that climb hazard to prevent a potential gimp coming out from Dabuz because he knew he was at a double jump, so he did not expect a swing like that because if Dabuz was ready for it, he would have taken a lot of damage. Another conversion coming out, gets rid of the Luma, 35 damage here on Dabuz while he tries to get back onto the stage.
By the ledge right there too before trying to go for the rising up air. Does not catch Dabuz by the ledge with the down air instead. He's getting back to the stage here before the air dodge comes in through Spargo to go for the reset, but while you wait, he has no problem waiting too, whether it be from getting some of these stray hits or charging the limit. It is ready here. Tries to follow up with these up airs, gets right out of the distance of the down air. Love the spacing from Spargo here before he retaliates with the back air.
Yeah, back airs galore, gets the trump, but that's okay. We got the long-lasting down air, but we're just going to absorb that Limit Break Blade Beam for breakfast. While Dabuz tries to get back on the stage and trying to find this first stock, manages to get it with the up smash.
And that's why we don't see the Blade Beam very often, at least when you're so far away, but then comes live in platform and goes for the dash attack.
If I had a nickel for every time Spargo spawned in and dash attack to get a kill, I would have at least have $1 by now.
It was not enough to be that bodyguard.
Yeah. I can only afford so much with that in this economy, man, you know what I'm saying? But here we go. Blade Beam again, tossing it out towards Dabuz, pushes it back towards the stage, looking for a sweet spot spike. That would have been mad dangerous for Dabuz.
He didn't just try to go in there with the barrier too. He would have been caught with that forward smash to drag down potential here.
Oh, no punish on the spot dodge. Opts to go for the roll instead. Just try to get some more placements. Down smash. Good option coverage. Try to catch the roll or the get up attack. Dash attack from Spargo is going to be able to get rid of that Luma for a little bit. That's going to leave Dabuz a little bit exposed. Grab it. Off stage. Limit break. Ready to rock.
Oh, the wait though before scooping him up with the up tilt. Where can he land before coming right back in with the Luma, keeping Spargo by the ledge. Comes in once again with the fair before trying to follow up with the back air.
Tosses out that Blade Beam because he knows it's not going to last for much longer, so might as well, just in case he opts to go for a high recovery. Now we're seeing Dabuz's damage starting to climb. He needs to get rid of the stock. Down tilt. What's the option here? Ledge trap again. Catches out the ledge dump. It's all about trying to get that timing, less so about the option. Forward tilt from Spargo. Pushing Dabuz back off stage. Finishes it off with a back air, and that's going to be Spargo taking a 3-0 victory yet again against the likes of Dabuz.
That means that Spargo moving right on from losers finals to the grand finals to face off against Sonics, who's been waiting here for quite some time. Can Spargo get the run back after what we witnessed in the winners finals?
Yeah, man has been feeling himself for so long. Getting here, these guys have gone back and forth for so long, whether it's offline or online. They've been playing so many times, and especially in the grand finals. Before that, give it up for Liquid Dabuz, getting third place at Luminosity Makes Moves Miami. Very valiant effort coming out from the man, and I've been loving Dabuz's performance this entire year. I know he's going to continue to learn and climb from this in the future tournaments.
Constantly game fives all the way around, climbing through that loser's bracket. Very tight games here, but Dabuz keeping his composure till the very end before falling at the hand of Spargo. Again, Dabuz being one of those most consistent players that you have to think about when it comes to the state of Ultimate throughout all of its life course.
Yeah, it's just, the man has been grinding since the Brawl days, you know, like he's been playing so much Smash for so long. He was a dominant force in Smash 4. He has become a dominant force here at Ultimate as of this year and is continuing to get better and better, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for him. But we got to move on into the final set of the tournament. Grand Finals of Luminosity Makes Moves 2023 here in Miami.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Aussie. Vamonos already. We are tired of waiting. I'm sure Sonics is too. They're getting set up right behind us. Spargo, another player that I want to highlight who's now coming through after taking that tourney in El Salvador, now coming through with a fresh dub, now trying to claim another dub under his belt. Taking a look at the crowd.